The day of dramatic European escalations and battlefield desperation culminate in a direct and ominous warning from the White House. Speaking to reporters on the Southern Lawn before boarding Marine One, President Donald Trump personally and publicly put Russian President Vladimir Putin on notice. The president's unscripted remark, delivered in a sharp and forceful tone, transformed the day's complex geopolitical event into a simple bilateral message of American resolve. The statement instantly raised the stakes of the entire conflict, shifting the focus from the action of European allies and Ukrainian forces to a direct confrontation of wills between the leader of the world's two largest nuclear power. President Trump began his comments by stating he had just received a very tough and very sad preliminary briefing from Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, his envoy who was on the ground in Kyiv. He described the situation facing Ukrainian soldiers and civilians as a total disaster caused by a relentless Russian aggression. He then acknowledged Germany's decision to send Taurus missiles, framing it as a welcome, if overdue, development. He characterized it as an example of allies finally stepping up and paying their share for regional security, a long-standing theme of his approach to international alliance. However, he quickly pivoted from the actions of allies to the actions of the adversary. Staring directly at the assembled press corps, President Trump aimed his words squarely at the Kremlin. He said that the time for watching Russia bomb a country into oblivion was over. He accused President Putin of miscalculating, suggesting that the Russian leader believed the West lacked the will to stop him. It was then that he issued his starkest threat. He has to be stopped, the president said of his Russian counterpart. And he will be stopped. We are not going to stand for it. I'm telling you right now, you'll see things happen, and you'll see them happen very soon. He refused to take follow-up questions about what specific actions he was contemplating, simply repeating that Putin was going to find out. The deliberate ambiguity of the phrase, "you'll see things happen," immediately became the subject of intense analysis in capitals around the globe. The statement was classic Trump, a form of strategic unpredictability designed to keep an opponent off balance and guessing. The threat was not a detailed policy proclamation from the State Department under Marco Rubio or military doctrine outlined by the Pentagon under Peter Hegseth. It was a personal declaration of intent. Analysts noted that the threat could encompass a wide range of actions. It could signal an imminent decision to supply Ukraine with even more advanced American weaponry, perhaps long-range systems that Washington had previously withheld. It could point to a new and punishing round of economic sanctions, personally directed by Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent to cripple Russia's remaining access to global finance. Or it could imply more aggressive covert actions to be carried out by the intelligence community under the directions of CIA Director John Ratcliffe. Whatever the specific actions might be, the president's public warning achieved its immediate goal. It recentered the conflict on the United States and put Moscow on direct notice that its action carried a severe and impending cost. The threat was not just about defending Ukraine, it was framed as a response to a personal challenge from one leader to another. The world now waits to see what things will happen and how President Putin will react when they do. Many of my listeners, like 70%, haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, and so many of you don't even know that you haven't subscribed. That is actually what makes the show going. It's almost like you're making a donation to the show. So that's why I ask again and again, because it enables us to grow and grow and grow. And we're going for the long haul here. And listen, if this is your first time listening to So Rich, you don't have to subscribe. You guys, your first one's on me. But if you have watched this show before, it's like you are a freeloader now. So all I would ask you is, if you have seen this show before and you like it, help me, help my team here. Hit that subscribe and like button now, and we will continue to build this show for you. That, I swear. Thank you to all of you guys who have subscribed. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. That's all for me for today. I will see you soon. Bye for now.